Hello, ladies. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. If you've been with me since the start, thank you. If you're new, welcome. My name is Cynthia Williams. I am an integrative nutrition practitioner. I have been in the fitness and wellness business for well over 20 years now. And now I specialize in working with women 35 and older to help them transition through all these hormonal fluctuations and things that go on once we start hitting 35, 40, and 45. As a woman who's getting ready to be 46, I'm right here with you. So today I have 5 midlife weight loss hacks. These are hacks that you can use to help you drop the weight, but more importantly, sustain the weight. These are things that I do myself repeatedly, consistently to help me maintain my current composition. So let's get into these. Oh, wait a minute. Number 5 can be a bit controversial, so make sure you watch this video to the end. But all right, let's get going. Tip number 1 is 1 ingredient foods. And I know you're probably already like, I already know this. I know I need to eat whole, clean foods, but it really makes a difference when it comes to weight loss. And what I mean by 1 ingredient foods is chicken, rice, broccoli, blueberries, strawberries, potato, quinoa. They're 1 ingredient things. When you look at the ingredients on the package of it, typically if it is a whole ingredient food, there are none because the only thing that's in it is that particular thing, like chicken or quinoa. If you look on the backs, it's just the quinoa. But the more that you can eat these 1 ingredient foods, these foods are what are called bioavailable, meaning they are easily broken down by the body, which is huge because this will impact your metabolism and your ability to drop weight, but more importantly, sustain weight. This will also help with gut health, brain fog, energy levels, all of the things. So really sticking to 1 ingredient foods can be a just game changer when it comes to weight loss. You can mix a whole bunch of 1 ingredient foods together and make like a beef stew or a sheet pan meal or a casserole. You can absolutely do that, but trying to keep the ingredients used in these recipes to 1 ingredient foods will make a big impact on your weight loss, but more importantly, that sustained weight loss. Tip number 2 is adding a weighted vest to your walks, to your stationary bike rides, to travel with. I loved traveling with my weighted vest this past summer when we drove to some of our vacation spots because it's very small, it's easy to pack, and it's a great way to add resistance to movements when I didn't have access to a gym. I add the weighted vest to my walks. I do it on my stationary bike. I don't run with it or do any kind of impact with the weighted vest on. I don't agree with that, especially as a woman of age. That can start to affect your gait, which can start to affect knee and hip and lower back pain, but things that have no impact or very little impact, like a stationary bike or you're walking, it is great to add it to. What it does is it tricks your body into thinking you've put on some extra weight, and it will ramp up your caloric burn on top of helping you to build strong core, strong back, and leg muscles from holding that weighted vest up. So that's an easy add to put on things that you're already doing to increase caloric burn, right? Because if we're trying to lose weight, we want our calories out more than our calories in. But 2, to help you build some lean muscle mass, because again, the more muscle we have, the more calories we burn through the entire day, not just during our exercise, which can help with our weight loss and our sustained weight loss and improving strength and core stabilization and all of those kind of things, which are issues or things that as a woman 40, 45 and going through these hormonal changes, bone health is a big one. So adding in that weighted vest can be a nice accessory or something to add in to help with the weight loss, but also get multi other benefits from it to help with your overall health. Tip number 3 is adding in electrolytes. And I specifically recommend drinking these electrolytes during that 2 to 3 p.m. or 2 to 4 p.m. period during the day when we typically all are dragging butt, right? It's that time when you're having a hard time focusing at work, you just want to take a nap, you feel lethargic, you feel just heavy eyes. Putting those electrolytes in can really help you to bump up your energy and make you feel better and make you less likely to grab another coffee, a candy bar, some sweets. losing the inhibition because of the fatigue that you're feeling around that time can be a real setback when it comes to weight loss. So putting in electrolytes can be a big game changer right then, when it increases your mood, it increases your energy, and it helps you to stay on track during that point of the day. I will link my favorite 3 electrolytes below. These are great because none of these spike your glucose levels. They all taste great, and yeah, you can add them in. It's an easy add into your day to help you stay on track. Number 4 is therapy. So before you roll your eyes or anything like that, hear me out when it comes to this, when it comes to weight loss. As a woman in midlife, you have a lot of hormonal changes. And basically what's happening is we're having naturally elevated cortisol levels due to the decline of estrogen, which in turn reduces insulin sensitivity. So those 2 things alone, elevated cortisol and reduced insulin sensitivity, set you up for abdominal fat gain, okay? As a woman going through midlife, you're stressed, okay? Your body is stressed. Then you add lifestyle factors, work, kids, spouses, partners, friends, whatever you have in your circle that is adding on to this cumulative stress that you have. It is going to exacerbate that cortisol level and that decline of insulin sensitivity, and it is just going to set you up for abdominal fat gain. So I don't care who you are, if you are in midlife, you have stress on your body, and then you have stress in life. Having an outlet to get some of that off your chest will help with reduction of cortisol levels, which will help improve insulin sensitivity, which will help blunt the abdominal fat gain. And if you think that therapy is silly and that this is not a legit tip when it comes to weight loss, just try it. Just try it. And I don't mean that you have to go to a therapist. If you have a great friend or a great family member or somebody in your life that can be a sounding board for you and just listen to you, not give feedback, not judge, not tell you what they think you should do, but listen to you and help you to alleviate some of the stress that you have because it's there, that can be hugely helpful when it comes to your weight loss journey. Find a friend, find a therapist, I don't care what it is, but find some way to get some of this off your chest and it will help with your weight loss journey. Okay, last but not least, and this one's going to be somewhat controversial. It just depends on where you stand on the subject. I, on the other hand, love it. Firm believer in it. I've seen what this stuff can do, not just for weight loss, but for stress, for sleep, for making women feel better, basically, during this time. And that is reducing alcohol and adding in some THC gummies into your regimen for stress relief. As we're aging, research shows that women tend to drink even more. Alcohol is the devil when it comes to weight loss. Alcohol is the devil when it comes to menopause. It does nothing but make it that much harder on you to lose the weight. It does nothing but help exacerbate the fat gain that much quicker as well. Alcohol just does not work in peri and postmenopause. Not saying you can't have some here and there, but you cannot, like 2 to 3 drinks a week, it's probably where you need to be. If you're consuming more than that, you are going to have a very hard time with your weight loss. So I recommend looking for some THC gummies or some CBD gummies and helping you to get that relaxed state without the consumption of the alcohol. And there's actually health benefits and properties to both of the THC and CBD gummies versus the alcohol, which is just a pure it is cancerous. It's cancer in a bottle. It is. So if you are drinking the alcohol, I highly recommend you keep it like 2 hours prior to going to bed, switching to some tart cherry juice to help increase your melatonin, and maybe take a little bit of a gummy to help knock you out. I have recommended that for several clients, and many of them come back to me. I am getting so much better sleep. It can help with joint pain. It can help you with stress throughout the day. They will take this in social settings and feel like they're relaxed and enjoying themselves without having to have 3-4 glasses of wine or vodka tonics or whatever it may be. So if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But I will tell you, going through midlife, things that used to not be your thing might become your thing because of the changes that are occurring. So I encourage you to keep an open mind, to try new things. I totally get wanting to feel relaxed, and and especially if you're having night sweats or hot flashes at night, this can help with some of that by calming your system down. So, which one means more to you, basically. So anyways, okay, those are my 5 hacks to help with weight loss in midlife. All right, make sure that you're subscribed and you hit that bell below. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.